Matéйem Balantичем. I work at SoundCloud as an engineering manager for the core clients team, taking care of the mobile applications. I come from Ljubljana, but I live in Berlin right now. Yeah, it's my first time here. I arrived yesterday evening. I already had a Kiev chicken, so I'm looking forward to exploring the city today, tomorrow. But I didn't see much of it yet. What I've seen so far is awesome. I can't say that yet, maybe on Sunday, but I definitely did feel a little bit more like home here than in Berlin when the first impression when I drove in the city. Yeah, definitely some really good talks. Not all of them I understood because they were in Russian or Ukrainian, but it's a really good crowd here and nice vibes, and I really like the topics that are discussed here, and it's great. It's a big learning for me. Well, that's the thing. I'm not going to talk about anything that wasn't spoken about before in the industry, but just basically share our story of growing the app from like 0 users to 175 million monthly active users. Basically all the lessons learned, not all of them, but like some lessons learned, some battle wounds we got when we grew our team and when we grew our project at SoundCloud. Yeah, I think anybody can do it, but a lot of people don't expect that growth is actually another problem to solve, not just a goal. And that's what I'm trying to kind of point out today, that there's much more behind growth than just like observing your numbers grow up. You need to think about things like how do you structure your team and how do you prepare your project for so many contributors, basically stuff like that. I don't think there is any magic bullet. It's for me personally, like I always learned the most when I was hands-on, so just like trying different things. I think the most important thing that also worked for SoundCloud very well is that we do very small steps. We iterate slowly but like quickly. Quickly but like in small steps. So basically try to make sure that we, when we think we have a solution, we try to verify it as soon as we can and ship as soon as we can. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not the guy with that advice. But yeah, I was a part of, at least part of this journey. So I was part of some duration of this journey, and it's quite interesting to observe these things from inside and see how team grows. But I don't have any magic bullet advices. Yeah, I definitely believe in that. I believe that you should try to verify your assumptions as soon as possible, and basically see if things that you assume actually work with people, and then pivot and adapt and step forward. I think the biggest challenge, especially in mobile space, is that it's such a new industry that a lot of stuff that was there in software development before for decades, we're reinventing now. Like we're listening really inspiring talks about testing your apps, which is something that essentially the industry is doing for a while, but I think mobile community is struggling to adopt. And so I think the biggest challenge is usually just trying to live with such an immature platforms as mobile and try to scale it and make more stable solutions out of it. Hey, I'm Matéйem Balantичem. I work at SoundCloud in Berlin. Take it easy.